Hey, it's Lisa here with your love note for January 29th. Happy freaking Friday! Woo! Yay, the weekend is here. The guides came in today and wanted to talk about being present and the power of this moment right here, right now, this moment, and a remembrance that in every present moment that really is your moment of power. And they encouraged us to think about two things in the present moment. Number one, being present, and number two, courage. So they talked about how a lot of folks spend their time anchored to the past. And often those anchors to the past are either like glory days, wasn't it great back then, without an appreciation of what's great right now, or it's anchored in like almost the tyranny of the past and the shackles of things like remorse and regret and just sadness, or things that we would have done differently, or unforgiveness, or things like that. Things that don't feel good and baggage that's not helpful to actually, carry into the present moment. They said a lot of other people spend their time in the future, sometimes with eagerness and anticipation and feeling excited about what's to come, but often it's with fear and anxiety about the unknown or about potential change. So we've got shackles or we've got anxiety, in either direction. They said, but when we're right here in this present moment, we can free ourselves from both of those things. Because right now, you're doing just fine. Right now, in this moment, right here, right now, you're okay. You're okay. And when we remember that we are okay right now, and we're present and grounded in that observation and that recognition that right now we're good. Can things get better? Sure, absolutely. But right now we're good. And then when we're fully present in that moment, number one, gives us the opportunity to find even more things to be grateful for and to be joyous for, to fill ourselves with like positive, good energy when we're looking around and kind of looking for it in the right now. But also it's our moment of courage. We can't be courageous in the future. We can't be courageous in the past. It's our moment right now where we get to be embarrassingly brave and incredibly courageous. And choosing to do that, choosing to be present enough to align with what makes our soul sing, with what lights us up from the inside, with a course of action that can bring us even more joy or allow us to add our unique voice, our unique contribution, to the symphony of the planet, the upliftment of the world, whatever, and then having the courage to actually take a step right now to do that. That's the kind of stuff that changes things in a positive way. And, the guides will often talk to me in like media or, like popular culture references. And it's often movies for me. So they reminded me of the quote from the movie We Bought a Zoo. If you haven't seen it, Matt Damon, it's really fun, based on a true story. But Benjamin Mee is the main character in We Bought a Zoo. And one of his quotes that they just popped into my mind, I'm going to read it for you. He said, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Literally 20 seconds of embarrassing bravery. And I promise you, something great will come of it. I love that, both for the movie and for our lives. When you think about those moments that have legitimately changed your life for the better, or where you felt aligned and took action on it, it may have been a little scary, but it was that bravery that encouraged you to do the thing that made the difference. So today, the guides are simply encouraging, remember when you remember that you are loved. Often, when you remember that you are loved, it's easier to be present. It's easier to find courage. So remember that you are always loved, and then have the courage and the presence of mind to go pay that love forward. Because honestly, you're making the world a better place when you do. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.